What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the It's Potato channel. Today's video, we're going to be watching a video from my channel that my friend recommended me to watch on YouTube. So, we're going to be watching EWU, E-W-U. There'll be a photo up on screen, probably, if I can care enough to edit it. And let's get right into it. Before we do, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Do all that cool stuff that YouTube wants you to do to push out my channel. And yeah, let's get straight into it, shall we? No more messing around.
I got called to do a signing, and it didn't go well.
He had this
Whoa.
document. He thrust it at my grandmother. He said that if she didn't sign it, he'd kill my mother.
Who shot him? I don't
Whoa!
know.
We're already getting death threats. Holy shit. It's been 13 seconds.
Surprise me if they conspired to kill him. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
On July 26,
I'm not reading
2016,
that.
a bitter family feud reaches an explosive breaking point
Family
in Applegate,
feud?
Oregon,
Hang on.
leaving
Survey says...
one
Nah, it's
man
probably not
dead
there.
and
time.
investigators scrambling to uncover who pulled the trigger. As they work to determine if this was a devastating accident or a cold and calculated plot, the truth emerges with the shocking realization
What's the
that
realization?
the entire incident was caught on camera. The following report is based
No
on
way.
official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now.
Oh, we're getting
Just
exclusive
before
footage.
4 p.m., a 911 call reaches Jackson County dispatchers, but they struggle to get critical information as chaos unfolds at a remote farmhouse.
And I need someone now, and I need an ambulance.
What's the problem?
Take your best guess. God, take your best guess.
I can't guess, ma'am. You're there. You tell me what the emergency is.
Can't guess.
I didn't see anything. All I can tell you is a gun went off.
You need to tell me what happened.
He's dead. I think he's dead.
Who shot him?
Who shot
They're
Tupac?
on their way. Who shot him?
I'm a notary. I don't know. I'm a notary.
What's
I
a
got
notary?
called to do a signing, and it didn't go well. Honey, will you stay up here? I'm just nervous about you leaving with that. Hey, come back, please. Hey. No, I want you to come back here with that.
With what? That's the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just worried about her walking around with a gun.
Okay, where's the gun?
Why
at?
she have a gun
Who
for?
has the gun?
One of the people. I don't know these people.
I know you. Listen to me. I'm not trying to be upset with you or unreasonable, but you have to understand the level of this emergency. Who has the gun and where is it?
Where's the gun
I
at?
don't know her
Just let me
name. It's
know.
in her hand.
First responders
Fucking
make their
hell.
way to the scene, but with an unsecured gun and no ID on the suspect, they have no idea what situation they're walking into.
I'd be armed
As the
with
dispatcher attempts to
AKs.
get help for the unknown victim, she faces unexpected challenges.
AKs,
Listen to me. Are
shotguns.
you in a position where you can go help the patient?
Oh, no, I don't do blood. Oh, he's still alive.
Okay, listen, we can save his life if you're willing to help him. Or if you're not willing, then give the phone to somebody that is willing.
Okay, Chloe, lay the gun down on the table. Oh, okay. Do you want to talk to them? They want to know about
They want
him,
to talk
his
to him.
condition. Okay, so this is his sister, Kelly.
Why
Okay.
does she?
What?
Okay, listen to me. Who is the person that shot?
My brother,
Okay,
Shane.
all right. Is Shane still breathing?
Is he
He's
still
still
alive?
alive.
Okay.
He
Okay,
was shot
great.
in the chest.
And who shot him?
I did.
I don't know.
You have no idea who shot him?
That's right. I have no idea who shot him.
Okay. Is
I
there
think
any
Kelly
serious
shot him.
bleeding? Ma'am? Okay.
Bleeding all over the place.
Okay, is he completely alert?
No, he's nearly dead.
Okay, listen to me. Ma'am, you need to take a deep breath. If you want to help
Gotta
your
relax.
brother, I'm more than willing to help you, but you need to listen.
I don't want to help him.
Why don't you want to help him?
Because he's a crazy meth addict.
Confusion only grows
Oh.
when Kelly hands the phone to
Right.
someone else.
What did he do that warranted the being shot? Did he hurt someone? Was he armed?
No, he was just here at my house.
Okay, did you shoot him, ma'am?
No,
Who shot him?
I don't know.
The shooter has yet
Why
to be
does no one know
identified,
who
and
shot
with an
this cunt?
unidentified suspect
One of
still
them-
armed, the situation is far too dangerous for paramedics to approach. The phone is handed off once again,
Oh, to
this
one.
time to someone who's willing to help the victim.
It's a chest wound.
Who are you?
I'm just I live here on the property.
Okay, are you with the patient?
Yes, I'm sitting right over now.
Okay. Is he awake?
No.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
Did you shoot him?
that's a chest. No mouth.
Okay, listen to me. I'm going to tell you how to give mouth to mouth. Are you right there?
I'm here.
Okay, place your hand on his forehead and your other hand under his neck. Then tilt the head back.
Okay, but he got blood in his mouth, should I?
The man attempts CPR while waiting on paramedics. They finally arrived after 20 minutes. But they won't approach until they know the gun is safely secured.
They can come in. They can come in and safe. I'm right here.
I understand that, sir. That's
But
their
where's the gun
protocol.
at?
Don't let this man drive behind him.
Hey, listen, let's not give up. Just keep doing it over and over, okay?
Oh, can you just, if they're sitting at the gate, can't they come in, do their job?
I already told them, sir.
24 years and 3 wars.
I already told them.
Nobody can be that much of a coward.
God.
I'm right here. I put my life, my reputation, everything on the line. Tell them they are safe. Please come in.
The phone is passed once again.
Oh, back to Kelly.
Who
Righto.
finally updates the dispatcher on the gun's location.
Where's the gun at?
I have the gun. The person who shot the gun does not have the gun.
But they don't know who shot the
Okay,
gun.
the gun has been secured.
Right here.
Okay, the
gun is
But they don't.
Okay.
How do they know that the person?
Okay, I let them know that
The shooter
gun
doesn't
has
have
been
the gun
secured. And where's
because-
the female that did the shooting? Where is she at?
my daughter, and she's in here.
Okay.
She's in with me.
Okay.
With the gun
Oh,
secured,
so they know who
first
did the
responders
shooting
finally
now?
make their way onto the scene. But it's too late. 63-year-old Shane Patrick Moore is dead as the result of a single gunshot wound to the chest. Officers identify the family members present. Shane's elderly mother, Lori Moore, the owner of the home, Shane's sister Kelly, and Kelly's daughter, 26-year-old Aisling Tucker Moore Reed. As Kelly is placed in handcuffs, she questions if her brother Shane is dead, stating, "I hope so."
Damn.
Officers noted in their reports Kelly showed no remorse and made it very clear she was glad he was dead and he needed to stay that way. Given Kelly's statements during the 911 call and the fact she was seen holding the gun,
Kelly definitely shot him.
suspicions surround her claim that it was Tucker who pulled the trigger. After Mirandizing Tucker, they begin to question her about what happened. But it soon becomes clear this family rivalry is more complicated than they ever imagined. Both
Family
Tucker and her
rivalry
mother,
over
Kelly,
here.
are known for their work as authors.
I reckon it's gonna be Kelly or Tucker. Cause Kelly wanted him dead. Kelly's glad that he's dead. She keeps saying that she's glad that he's dead. But it could be. I don't know. I reckon it's gonna be one of those two. So I'm pointing like you can see. It's gonna be Kelly or whatever her name is, Tucker.
Kelly wrote the novel Deadly Medicine with her husband in 1988, a true crime novel chronicling the life of a serial killer. Tucker, along with her mother and sister, would later co-author the Amber House trilogy in 2012, a series of young adult novels with themes of gothic horror and science fiction.
Wow.
Despite the success of their books, family members tell investigators that Kelly and Shane would often fight over money, which led to an incident in 2015 in
Why?
which Shane allegedly threw a bottle of motor oil through Kelly's screen door, which struck Tucker in the face. In a victim statement, Tucker claimed the
Christ.
injuries nearly blinded her and could have ended her career as a model and actress. She told investigators that a
Oh,
no-contact order
no.
was issued after the incident, prohibiting Shane from being near her. Recently, after Lori suffered a heart attack, Kelly and Tucker temporarily moved into the farmhouse to care for her. The
I'd do the
long-standing
same
tension
thing.
between them then escalated when Shane showed up at Lori's house a week before the shooting.
He had this document. He thrust it at my grandmother. He said that if she didn't sign it, he'd kill my mother.
What? Wow.
And about
Now,
that
is this
time,
stuff that you heard him say, or is it stuff that your grandmother
this
told?
is something nobody knew. My mother asked her, why would she sign a thing without anyone present? You know, right after you've been in the hospital, you already have a will. And that's when my grandmother kind of huddled into herself and said, he said he would kill you, Kelly, if I didn't sign this.
Whoa.
And he had done that while I was in the house.
According to reports, the document would grant an equal inheritance of the
Equal
property
inheritance.
if their mother, Lori, passed away. But according to Tucker, Shane's attempt to get a signature was in direct violation of his supposed no-contact order.
I agree.
Okay, so if you wouldn't have been there, could he have came in and been part of this whole notary thing and the discussion
What the
about
fuck is a
that?
notary?
If I hadn't been there, no, not with my mother present.
Okay. So he's not allowed to even be around your mom.
Right. So
He's not allowed to even breathe the same air, really.
background information I can provide you, and I just don't feel like I'm in a good position to speak about the incident today at all without a clear head and without a lawyer present. And I'm sorry about that.
For now, the interview ends, but their time with Tucker is far from over.
She wants a
Meanwhile, though
lawyer.
Tucker has described Shane as threatening and violent, friends and family adamantly disagree with the characterization.
Has Shane ever been a aggressive or violent person, as far as you know?
I have never witnessed him being aggressive or violent.
Shane did make a statement days prior to this happening that he was afraid that, quote, he said, "I'm afraid Kelly's going to kill me. Afraid she's going to shoot me."
Here's an unsolicited question. If you were to ask me, would it surprise me if they conspired to kill him? It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Damn.
Forensic analysis
So basically,
of the gun returned 2 fingerprints, but comparisons to
Nah, he's
Tucker
not
and Kelly
violent,
were
but-
insufficient to identify.
No, he's not violent, but if they wanted to kill her, I wouldn't be surprised. What? What is that? Bruh.
Or exclude either of them as the shooter. The truth of who shot him remains to be seen.
Oh, it's like a
Thankfully,
who shot
Tucker is ready
Tupac.
to speak to detectives once more.
Can you see me?
Sorry about
Hi.
that. Hi.
No worries. I just wanted to add one more thing.
Okay.
Since Tucker has previously mentioned an attorney, detectives read her Miranda rights again. She explains how she and Kelly reacted to what she believed were Shane's attempts to force Lori into signing documents against her will.
So those documents
I kept insisting
now.
that we call the police because that's elder abuse.
Right.
And my mother said if we called the police, he would just go berserk.
He probably would.
She was afraid that he would set fire to the house.
But did
that
he
would
set fire
cause
to the
damage,
house?
Anything and everything.
So nobody from there called the police
for the elder abuse. No, even though we did.
So they think that they're going to kill each other. They both think that they're going to kill each other. That's what I'm getting from the video anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not.
We did record my grandmother talking about how it had happened on the day of.
We did have a 911 call from there, from that house. We had a call to our dispatch. This is a computer-aided dispatch sheet.
On which day?
Today. That's today's date. And the time that call was initiated was 1:44.
Wow.
2 hours before the incident, Shane dialed 911, his words shedding an alarming new light on the unfolding story.
I was hoping I could get a sheriff out here at my place. It's not a real emergency situation.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm expecting a notary public to be here at 2 o'clock to 2:30, and I don't want any trouble. I'm afraid my sister's going to try to stop the notary public and my witness from going in and signing the papers in front of my mother. Her kid fired off a gun over there this morning. You know,
Oh, see, Tucker fired the gun.
Thinking, but I need this notary public to get together with my mother, and I don't want any trouble.
The possibility that Tucker fired a gun earlier that morning cements her as a primary suspect in Shane's fatal shooting. A startling revelation further explained by Shane's roommate, Stacy.
Shane walked over to tell his mother that the notary was not going to be there until noon. And I don't know what transpired, but Shane came running back to the house, and within seconds of him hitting the back door, getting through the back door, there was shots fired off.
How many?
2.
Okay.
I heard
So now
2
there's
shots.
2
And
shots
did they
being
come from in the
fired.
direction of
The one
Lori's
hitting.
residence?
Yes.
Okay. What did Shane say to you
Maybe
about
not.
his
Maybe this is different.
after going over to the residence that morning?
He said, quote, "The little just fired off a gun."
A deputy with the Jackson County Sheriff's Office contacted Shane for more details, but ultimately informed him they could not get involved in civil issues without a court order.
Wow.
Now, Tucker must answer
Now,
for the shocking claims made by her uncle.
Your uncle called reporting that you fired a gun on the property today.
Well,
Which she did.
Prior to that time.
well, that's bizarre.
Bizarre.
I found a gun that I believed belonged to my grandfather, I wanted to know if it was loaded. I took it outside onto the porch and I fired it. That was this morning.
Okay. Was that the gun that was used?
Yes.
Okay.
I gave it to my mother afterwards saying, I think that this gun, I didn't even know how to use it. It doesn't need to be cocked to shoot.
Beg your
But
pardon.
I thought it did earlier this morning. So,
we were just kind of curious about the
you'll be able to see the gun.
So she shoot, but she said she wanted to see if it's loaded. Shot it once, but there was 2 gunshots being fired. These stories aren't really adding up. Shot it twice. No, I just wanted to go there and see if it was loaded, so I shot it once.
That's important. That helps right there. That puts your voice on it. But let me ask you about, are you a gun person?
No.
All right.
No.
Have you ever shot a gun before this morning in your life?
My friend from Arkansas, when I went to USC, took me to a gun range, and he laughed at me the whole time.
Okay.
So,
all right.
You don't own any guns?
I don't own guns. I'm not licensed to carry. No.
Okay. So that kind of raises another question. What made you go out today? What was going on in your mind to make you want to test fire that gun today, to make sure it worked?
I don't know.
Just wanted to go out there.
I've been scared out of my mind for so long. I just saw this thing.
Though Tucker has admitted to firing the gun earlier in the day, it isn't enough to prove she later used it to shoot Shane.
Yeah.
Little do they know, Tucker's cell phone was recording when the entire incident occurred.
That's it.
Providing crucial evidence that would later change everything. For now, Tucker describes the moment she saw Shane approaching the house, just as her mother Kelly realized what the document was and tore it in half.
As soon as my mom tore up the document, he ran towards the front door, which was unlocked.
Did you see him run?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he's sprinting through.
I ran. This is the thing. My mom ran, and I could hear her making noises, and I started screaming, and this is where it gets hazy for me. I picked up the gun off the table because it was on the table. That's where my mother had put it. Shane started opening the door and entering the house.
Okay.
And he was banging the door into my mother. My mother was screaming, and he was screaming, and I had the gun, and...
You shot him?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Take your time.
I don't even remember what happened. I was like screaming, and I thought that you had to cock a gun for it to go off.
Did the gun go off?
Yes. And I thought that it was gonna, yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why did you pick up the gun? And there's no wrong or right answer here, Tucker. It's just, we're trying to figure out.
I was absolutely sure he was going to kill my mother. He told her earlier in the day that he was going to kill her if she messed anything up for him, and she ripped pieces of paper up right in front of him.
Right, let's not get serious. We get ads. God damn, this is getting cut out of the video.
The question remains whether her story of defending her mother's life is true or an elaborate deception. A friend of Shane's would later find it difficult to believe the shooting was anything but planned.
The kid that shot him wasn't even supposed to be on the property because she filed assault charges prior to that. If there was a problem there the day before, why was she there with a gun the next day?
That's what I'm saying.
Why were they even there?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's still premeditation, period.
Proving her intent, however, would be a significant challenge. As investigators search for any sign of remorse from Tucker, her mother Kelly's behavior during the 911 call raises unsettling questions.
Are you sorry this happened to Shane?
I'm so sorry.
Do you think he deserved it?
I would think he deserved to be in jail.
What? Yeah.
Because your mom made it pretty.
I remember her screaming, "Die, die," while he was bleeding out, and I was...
Okay, you got blood in his mouth, too.
I was sobbing and sobbing.
Do you think your mom had any?
Carlton then turned around and told Tucker to do CPR on Shane, but she said she couldn't do it. Carlton then directly told Tucker that she would do CPR on Shane. She eventually started CPR. Stacy, however, said that Tucker didn't put much of an effort forth when doing it. Stacy said it looked like Stacy was about to throw up and looked like a little girl that was lost in a crowd of people that couldn't find her mum. She also added it She just added Tucker kept looking towards Kelly for help. I asked Stacey if Kelly offered any help. She said no. Kelly just stood there and yelled at Shane, "Haven't you died yet, you piece of shit? Why aren't you dead yet?"
Any involvement in this?
Right.
You mean like by getting it all jacked up, by yelling at you, saying to shoot him? Did you hear your mom saying?
I don't think my mom told me to shoot him. I don't recall that.
Witnesses from the shooting would later tell investigators they overheard Tucker state to Kelly,
Carlton also commented on the length of time he had to perform CPR on Shane, over 40 minutes, and the family was reluctant to help. Carlton reluctantly told me that he heard Tucker tell Kelly, "You told me to do it." Carlton believed that statement was made in regards to Tucker shooting Shane.
Told me to do it. Tucker, however, claims her words were unrelated to the shooting.
What do you remember saying? Do you remember saying something to the effect of,
You told me I could do it.
You told me.
Watch the I was referring to the fact that I saw Shane and that everything happened because I was right there. Which is stupid because my mom was right there and she's the same thing as
But
he's not supposed to be around her.
You told me to do it, or you told me I could do it, or something?
Be there, be present while the will addendum stuff was happening.
In this particular case, what we need to do is clear out all suspicion that this was something that you shot him because you don't like him.
Right.
I didn't shoot him because I didn't like him. We may not get along, but I'm not gonna get out.
All the problems with all the threats and everything else.
Yeah. No, I would never have shot him in front of so many witnesses if it was just a case of me not liking him. I would not have done it.
Do you remember pulling the trigger?
No, yes, I don't know.
Well, she's making things up. Stick with the story, Kelly. Not Kelly,
wrong.
Tucker.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go to hell.
Detectives leave the room to discuss what they've learned, leaving Tucker on her own. It isn't long before a sudden meltdown has them returning to check on her.
Oh, breathe, Tucker, breathe.
Are you okay? Okay. Take a deep breath.
Well, I don't think she can.
Detectives allow Tucker to move to another room in an attempt to calm her down. Unaware the incident was fully caught on camera, Tucker is initially charged with first and second-degree manslaughter. After entering a plea of not guilty, during the discovery phase of the trial, Tucker's attorney turned over her phone to the prosecution. It's then they discovered the shocking video. As the footage begins, she appears to hold the phone in her hand as Shane walks toward the front door of the home.
Shane needs to stay away from the property.
Oh, this is a grant deed?
So do you know what this
Oh, this is not getting signed.
Oh, she's not having it.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
It was
It's not getting signed.
This is up to you whether you sign it.
Yeah, she's not signing
you
a
have
grant
to
deed.
do it on
She's
your
not
own.
signing a grant deed. She's not. I was told it was an. She was told it was an inheritance, a will.
That's
An
yeah.
addendum to her will.
A will.
That's
This
what
is
we
a
were
grant
told.
deed. You're not
Liz.
signing a grant deed, Mother. No, I am
Do you
not
understand what a
signing.
grant deed is?
He's coming into the house. God damn it.
Pick up the gun. She's not signing a grant deed, Shane. I thought it was a will. She's not signing a grant deed. Yeah.
You son of a...
Tucker picks up the gun from the table and walks toward Shane at the front door.
She's not signing a grant deed. It's her property. She said she signed it.
Yeah, if you...
As Kelly and Shane argue near the door, Tucker can be seen lifting the gun in her right hand, just before pulling the trigger.
You told her. Get out of here. Oh, God. Get rid of it. Jesus. Oh, God. She shot it.
The video convinces law enforcement that Shane was not acting violently or threateningly, and that Tucker did not act in self-defense or for the defense of her mother.
No, she didn't. She just shot him.
Charges for Tucker were upgraded from manslaughter to murder. According to multiple news sources, while out on bond and awaiting trial, Tucker continued with her acting career, starring in a lead role under the name Wynn Reed. The movie From the Dark featured Tucker in the role of a killer. According to IMDb, the cast and crew were unaware that Tucker was facing homicide charges at the time of filming. On May 27, 2020, Tucker accepted a plea deal to the lesser charge of second-degree manslaughter and was sentenced to 6 years and 3 months in prison, with an added 3 years of probation after her release. After her conviction, Tucker sued her attorney for giving her phone to the prosecutor, which ultimately led to their discovery of the video.
When they just walked up and shot her.
The judge dismissed her lawsuit due to a rule that states you can only sue your criminal defense lawyer for negligence if you've been exonerated for the crime. While in jail, Tucker received new charges related to the unlawful possession of heroin and supplying contraband, charges which were later dismissed.
Okay, so
26-year-old Aisling Tucker Moore Reed served her sentence at the Coffee Creek Correctional Facility in Wilsonville, Oregon, and was reportedly released in November 2024.
Oh, so she's only just released, really? Man, that was a crazy video. But anyways, boys, if you like this video, I'm going to give this video a thumbs up. There's lots of more videos that you people... Oh, my webcam's gone. Anyways, guys, let me know if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. It pushes me out and lets me know what videos that you people want to see or stay while you're there. Subscribe and leave a comment on the video. Let me know your thoughts on the video. And I'll see you all in the next one.